I was listening to the managers yesterday debating, because you guys say there's like a certain threshold, you can't call it cold yet.
Well, yes, we have the word where we can use the C word, cold, and that's when temperatures actually get down into the 30s. So I kind of like to say chilly, but it just depends. Some people think that below 70 is actually considered cold.
Yes, I do. 100%.
Yeah, so we saw the snow video. 60% of the country covered in snow right now. Obviously, we are not one of them, but it has historically snowed down in South Florida. The last time it was the 70s, and also back in 1989, there were trace amounts of snow over portions of South Florida. But nothing like that now. We just got that stiff breeze. Look at the American and state flag from Lehigh Acres. I'm showing you that because it's making such a big difference in how it feels out there this morning. The winds right now, look at LaBelle coming in at 17 in Bonita Springs. Those are sustained winds, and we're seeing some gust even up closer to roughly 20 miles per hour. So today's going to be a brisk and breezy day, and that's going to add to the chill. So just make sure you have your jacket before you head out the door, even though you look at some of these numbers and you're like, 51, 53, not too bad. It actually feels like we're in the upper 40s to mid 40s for portions of our area. Here's a closer look at temperatures where you live here. 49, and Punta Gorda, Arcadia, making it down to 49 degrees, and we could see some more, at least upper 40s sprinkled in as we get closer to sunrise. Checking in with Joni, a furry best friend here, and Joni's a little shy, but I think ready to go outside and check out that forecast. There you go, Joni. Lower 50s here as we go through 7 o'clock and 8 o'clock this morning. And we're going to see some clouds increasing throughout the course of the day. And that's one of the reasons why temperatures will be kept below 70. High of 68 degrees by 3 o'clock and 4 o'clock for most of the area. And some of those clouds beginning to kind of flare up here in the Gulf of Mexico. So we've got some cloud cover out there as we start the day. We'll see some sunshine trying to mix in, but just don't expect to see the bright sunny day like we're accustomed to here across Southwest Florida. Taking you town by town, here's your Lee County forecast today, and I've put the winds on there just so you can see that pretty breezy, northerly, refreshing breeze. Well, it's going to be a chilly breeze today. Typically, it's refreshing with the temperatures that we track, but we're looking at mid to upper 60s today across Charlotte and DeSoto County, and then some fairly cloudy weather at times across Collier County from Immokalee to the coast, upper 60s to lower 70s, and we'll see some of those wind gusts get up to around 20. It's going to stay breezy also into the weekend, but we're going to warm up more than this. Hendry Glades County up through Buckhead Ridge, Moorhaven, Palmdale today around 64 to 65 degrees. So your forecast on average for that high temperature up to 68. Cool, breezy day with partial sunshine. And then tonight, temperatures won't be quite as chilly. We'll get down into the upper 50s, around 58 degrees first thing in the morning on Saturday. And we'll call it partly to mostly cloudy tonight. At least we'll be able to peel away some of those clouds through the day on Saturday. So it'll be nice to have some increasing sunshine back in the forecast tomorrow morning. We start off with 58 in Fort Myers and Cape Coral, 54 in Punta Gorda, and then mid-50s as you get east of I-75 deeper inland. Still a breezy day tomorrow, but more sunshine, a high of 79 degrees. So we're going to tack on about 10 degrees to our high temperatures, and adding even more than that, we get the warmth, the boost there, 85 on Sunday. There's a chance for a couple of stray showers as we get into the weekend, but we're not really expecting to see any significant rain chances, nothing that would disrupt any outdoor plans that you might have. Humidity tracker, we are looking at some dry air in place. The humid air is shaded in green here just south of the Florida Peninsula, and so that northerly breeze continues today. Humidity will stay very, very low, and that'll continue for the first part of Saturday. But as we fast forward to about midnight on Sunday, look what happens through the day. Sunday, we see more of an east to southeasterly breeze, and it's going to start to feel a little bit steamier around here as we close out the weekend and head into the last couple of days of January. February 1st coming up on Wednesday. We got Groundhog Day on Thursday, and we're going to start off the month of February on a warm note. Of course, we'll have to see what the groundhog has to say. Punxsutawney Phil coming up on Thursday. But warm mid-80s, unseasonably warm by about 10 degrees looking ahead to next week after a cool day today at 68. That's your NBC2 First Alert forecast. I've got your hour-by-hour weather ahead at 6.
Traffic on NBC2 is brought to you by Morgan & Morgan.